This is your News 4 Now update. I'm Kay Ingram, and we want to start in Queens. That's where police say they've arrested the man who shot a deli worker and another person inside this store. It was all caught on camera. What you're watching happened yesterday afternoon in South Ozone Park, and miraculously, that worker survived. News 4's Gabi Acevedo is there and has the latest.
Investigators say those two people were shot inside Express Deli here on Rockaway Boulevard in South Ozone Park. One of those victims is 47-year-old deli worker Fahmi Kaid, who was shot in the eye and is now recovering at the hospital. His family shared this video which shows the suspect, 35-year-old Donnie Hudson, without a mask inside the store 2 hours before the shooting, talking with people at the counter. Hudson faces charges of attempted murder and gun-related charges, including possession of a machine gun. Police say this surveillance video shows Hudson wearing a mask, dressed all in black inside the store. He walks up to the counter when he takes out a handgun and shoots at the clerk several times. The image is so disturbing, we froze the video seconds before the worker screams for his life. At this point, officers say Hudson does not have a motive, or they haven't been able to reach a motive for the shooting. The arrest happened overnight. Hudson wasn't finished. He came back with a larger gun. That's why one of the charges is related to a machine gun possession of a weapon inside the deli. Reporting from South Ozone Park, Gabi Acevedo, News 4 New York.
Thank you for bringing us that. Now, we are dealing with record-breaking warmth this afternoon, but some rain is on the way, too. Storm Team 4's Dave Price is here with what you need to know. Dave?
Well, first, let's talk about the warm weather. 71 degrees, a record high temperature in Islip at MacArthur Airport, not only for the day, but the warmest February temperature on record. That goes back to 1963. We go back to 1948 in Bridgeport. Same story. Warmest February temperature, 68 degrees there. As we take a look, our next piece of our weather story today, rain beginning to work its way in. And as we head into the rest of the day, things get soggy mid-afternoon, and then we'll get a little bit of a break. And then Friday morning, another round of showers. After all of that pushes out of the way, cold front slips through, and watch what happens to the temperatures. Feels like at 11 o'clock, 61 degrees. We wake up Saturday morning, and it feels like 15. A lot of changes in the forecast. Much cooler air, a very cold Saturday, and then as we head into next week, we rebound into the 50s and upper 40s for the most part, with the cooler temperatures waiting until the end of next week to return. Kay?
Got it. Thanks, Dave. And happening today, former FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried has been ordered back to court in New York to review his bail conditions. The federal judge assigned to his fraud case says he's communicating with others in ways the government can't monitor. Prosecutors say he used a private network to access the internet this week. His lawyers say he was just looking up football games. U.S. prosecutors asked the judge to keep a tight rein on Bankman-Fried's tech and internet use ahead of today's hearing. Bankman-Fried has pleaded not guilty to fraud and money laundering charges. Now, the Archdiocese of New York says 12 Catholic schools will close at the end of the academic year. The list includes one of the two schools named Immaculate Conception in the Bronx. Now, take note, because only the one on East Gun Hill Road is closing. The Archdiocese says low enrollment, made worse by the pandemic, is one reason for the closings. Now, in addition to these 12 schools, 4 other schools in the Bronx will be merged into 2. St. Francis Xavier will merge into St. Clare of Assisi, and St. Gabriel will merge with St. Margaret of Cortona. Putnam County officials are outraged over social media videos they say show blatant racism. The Carmel School Board says high school students impersonated members of the administration and a Putnam County Sheriff's officer in racist TikTok videos. Now, in a statement, they say the videos were made using artificial intelligence. The district reiterated they do not tolerate discrimination, and the incident is being handled according to the district's code of conduct. A Chick-fil-A on the Upper East Side has opened up a rest stop for food delivery workers. It's called The Break Room, located at the store on 3rd Avenue between 83rd and 84th. Now, this is meant to be a warm place for the city's 65,000 delivery workers to rest in between orders. There'll be free access to bathrooms, chargers, and bike storage indoors. It's free. Workers will just need to show their delivery app profile to get in. Well, that's it for now. I'm Kay Ingram.